So let's get ready for summertime. Summer is when things heat up. The days get longer. We have the longer summer vacations that our kids are on. The days in general are warmer. Everything is becoming more active. So during that time, due to the environmental heat that we're experiencing and also through the added activity that we have, it's important to keep well hydrated. So our body needs more moisture during that time and help in staying cool so it can work optimally. And as Mother Nature generally does, she takes care of us because all summer vegetables are high in water. We have zucchinis and summer squash, we have tomatoes, we have corn, we have cucumbers. All of those are highly nutritious vegetables, but also high in water. So those are the vegetables you want to focus on. Also during summer, you want to eat lighter. Like less focus on meat, and if you eat meat, focus on meats that are more cooling in nature, like chicken and seafood, like ocean fish. River fish has a tendency to be more warm energetically. And focus heavily on vegetables because we have such a plethora of wonderful, wonderful vegetable to eat. So one of the things that's always fun in summer are salads. And when you think about salads, don't just think about a few greens thrown in. Add vegetables to it, add herbs to it, add fruits to it. For example, artichoke hearts, like you can get the canned artichoke hearts, they're great in salads. You can shred up carrots, you can cut cucumbers into it. You can take herbs like mint and mix it with fruit and put it in. Corn fits well in. So get creative with salads, put stuff in. You can add beans for protein like garbanzo beans or black beans or whatever beans you like. So salads is a really good thing to go for. Also, tomatoes are the star of the summer. Like when you go to the farmer's market, you see a rainbow of colors in tomatoes, and especially the heirloom varieties have an amazing flavor. And tomatoes are really versatile to deal with. You can simply toss them into salads. You can make sauces with it. You can add meat to it. You can add vegetables to it. You can just use the tomato sauce on its own, or a really good tomato bisque or tomato soup is good. Fresh tomatoes are great, cut up with fresh slices of mozzarella and fresh basil on it with a little bit of vinegar, balsamic vinegar over it, and olive oil. You can make bruschetta, where you take the tomatoes with garlic and a little bit of olive oil and salt and pepper and put them on toasted baguette. You can slice tomatoes up and fry them for breakfast with your eggs to add some nutrition to it. Also, because there's such a variety of vegetables, like we have aubergines, which is eggplant, we have tomatoes, we have zucchini, is lightly steamed or grilled vegetables, because summer is the time when we get the barbecues out. And if you slice vegetables and then just grill them from both sides, they're great as sides as well as for sandwiches. Like if you take eggplant and cut it thin, and zucchini, and you put garlic oil on it, and then you grill them, they taste great in sandwiches, like on a nice baguette or a sourdough bread. Also, because it's the colder time, smoothies are a good idea. And for smoothies, especially in the summer when you really want to make sure you have a lot of water as well in nutrition, cucumbers and apples and berries make great bases for smoothies in summer. I also mentioned before, when it comes to meats, meat we look in Chinese medicine as energetics, and foods like ocean fish, pork, and chicken are generally energetically colder, so they are great for the hotter years. Whereas meats like beef, lamb, bison, and river water fish, they are more energetically warm, so it's better to reserve those for fall and winter when everything goes more into the cold section again. So whatever temperature is outside, you want to take the opposite of food inside, and that helps you balance everything. In terms of staying up on electrolytes, coconut water is great. It has all the electrolytes without all the chemical crap that you get in electrolyte drinks like Gatorade, also for your food colorings. And it tastes really good. Like, you can add the coconut water to smoothies, you can drink it plain up. And again, you can also do like fruit water, where you take water, but then you take some berries or cucumbers and you put it in. You can squish it a little bit so you release the flavor and the aroma as well. So that's a good way to stay up on your electrolytes. And when it comes to cooking, I always recommend use herbs, especially green herbs. They help for the digestion. They help boosting immunity. So basil, rosemary, thyme, oregano, marjoram. There's a lot of really yummy herbs out there, tarragon, that you can cook with adds an extra zing and pop to your food and gives you medicinal properties with it as well. So one thing you can also do is, I always try to get my patients to start growing their own food. Now, I understand a lot of people don't have gardens. Many don't even have a balcony, but there's different stages. For example, if you have a balcony that has decent sun exposure, you could start growing tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers in pots. When you go to the garden center, there are specific varieties that do better in pots. So I would recommend doing some research so you get the right varieties. Also look at sun exposure and everything. Every variety of tomatoes, cucumbers is different, so find the right matches. And you could start a little vegetable garden on your balcony. If you don't have outside growing space, grow herbs. Find a sunny windowsill, get a little setup, and look at which herbs you enjoy the most, and then plant them. Like, you could have some mint in a pot, you can have some basil in a pot, you can have some thyme in a pot. Rosemary can get a little bit difficult because that grows into a big bush, but it still does well in pots as well. So in summer, focus on fruits and vegetables. If you eat meat, eat the energetically cooler and lighter meats like ocean fish or chicken or pork. And if you want to have a little bit of fun, then you can start growing your own vegetables or your own herbs as well to supplement your food. And there's no better feeling than cutting up a tomato that you grew and picked and eating it for lunch or dinner.